With the launch of Siege X soon, there have been a ton of leaks coming up recently, with a crossover from the Borderlands universe, to Jinxie getting his own official skin in the game, and so much more. We even got to look at some of the new badges coming out, including a badge that you can obtain by opening up alpha packs. There are a ton of cosmetic leaks to go over in this video, so make sure you guys subscribe and let's just get straight into it. So basically, I'm just going to throw up the official leaked images on the screen, and at the same time, I'll just give you my reaction, thoughts, and opinions on the cosmetics. So the set that you're looking at right here is actually for Mozzie, and in my opinion, this is just a banging collab. I really enjoyed playing the Borderlands games, so it's actually really sick to also see these in Siege. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you need to have a better look. This video actually won't show all of the leaks, just some of my favorites and more the interesting ones. So this is the other skin for IQ that is also from the Borderlands universe, and although the Mozzie one looks really iconic, I can't lie, I feel like I actually enjoyed this one more. I really like the headgear here for IQ, that looks absolutely sick in my opinion. I feel like I'll probably pick up these skins to be honest, as they're just insanely clean. I also really like the weapon skin here, but that's not the second collab you're gonna see here, because there's also a Jinxie skin coming out. We've seen a Jinxie skin before with the SSG Esports pack, but this set here for Mew actually just isn't an esports skin at all. It's literally just straight up a set made specifically for Jinxie. I really like how Jinxie's name is written across the skin, and the colors here look absolutely sick. I really like the gradient from purple to black. So next up here, we got to look at some of the esports skins. Pause the video when you need to. Now in my opinion, these bright colorful esports skins are some of my favorite ones in the game. To be honest though, this probably isn't the best set of esports skins we've gotten. I can't lie, this Capital one here looks a little lacky. The weapon skin is cool, but I'm not really a fan of the headgear. On a different note though, this Buck set right here, they absolutely cooked on this one. This one looks sick. I'm always going to be a fan of the custom modeled headgears, and the weapon skin does look pretty cool as well. I feel like Buck already does have a lot of R6 share skins, so I guess it is kind of cool to see some on Zero here, for example. This set here does look pretty cool. It's not exactly a standout set here, and I'd probably pass on this one, but it's still pretty cool. I feel like we definitely have had better sets of esports skins drop before, and while I do definitely like this M4 skin here, a lot of these skins that I'm kind of seeing here are just kind of okay. For me, this Mute one here is another one of those ones where I'm just probably going to pass on this. It's a greatly designed skin, and I do especially like the SMG11 skin here. I just don't think it's for me, to be honest. I actually do really like the uniform and the weapon skin here for Dokkaebi though. I just feel like they probably could have done a little bit more of the headgear. Definitely not a bad set though there for Dokkaebi. I do like that one quite a bit. Now this set here for Bandit is probably one of my favorites from this drop. It's very vibrant, which I like, but there is also a ton of detail packed into this set. Surprisingly, I actually don't feel like there's a lot of esports skins for Bandit as well. There definitely isn't a lot for Nock though, so it is actually cool to see we're getting some operators, getting some esports sets that we haven't really seen before, such as Nock in this instance. What's also really cool to see is that Uzi will be getting a Twitch charm, and this is a look at it. I really like it. Here's also a look at the membership skin for Malusi. This will be coming out over the span of the next few months. And here's also a look at an MP5 skin. I actually surprisingly really like this one, although the design is kind of basic. I'm also fairly sure that this set here will be included in the membership for next month. I could be wrong on that one though. I really do like the design on Zophia's AK here though. This just looks really sick and clean in my opinion. So the weapon skins that you're seeing here, I actually really like. I really like the designs and artworks on them. I also think they're really vibrant, but I'm not actually sure what these are for. I don't know what type of set this is supposed to be a part of. I don't think it's a part of the membership, so maybe these will just drop in the in-game store soon, but I'm not really 100% sure. Very unique skins here with really vibrant colors and good artwork. I love these type of skins. All of the weapons though that have these skins happen to be on Frost as well as Thermite, so they might be getting bundles, but I'm just not 100% sure yet. Once again though, just insane artwork on these skins. I actually just really enjoy these, and honestly, if this is a bundle, I'll probably be picking it up myself. So this is also the uniform and headgear that will probably be a part of that Frost bundle or whatever it is. There's a custom head model on this one, so it's pretty cool, it's pretty unique, and I like the colors on it. And we also have a look here at the Thatcher one, which actually just seems to be whited out. Personally, I feel like this might be paid to win. I feel like you might be able to blend in on some maps such as maybe Cafe. Pretty cool skins though, and usually I don't really care for drone skins, but I just thought I'd also include this one because I think it actually looks pretty cool. I think the face on it actually looks pretty sick, to be honest, and it's pretty unique for a drone skin, so I thought I'd just throw it in. So this skin right here for Echo, as well as the following skins that I'm about to show, are number one, absolutely sick in my opinion, but they're actually for the returning Ren Goku event. It's been a while since this event has returned, but it is actually making a return somewhere near the start of next season. So the main one that I want to talk about here is this set for Azami, because this one is just absolutely sick. The headgear and the uniform are absolutely insane. I love the color scheme here. So much detail is packed in here, and you actually see that she has the Onami kind of texture on her, which is really sick. And this weapon skin here is kind of like Onami 2.0 know, to be honest. So these are the 2 new skins coming with the Ren Goku event, but there'll also be a bunch of recolors. But we also got a seasonal skin here. The attachment skin and the seasonal skin itself just looks absolutely sick. And of course, these will be obtainable to buy in bundles in the store, but you can actually also just unpack them from the Ren Goku packs. If you collect all of the items though, you get the Memento skin, and this one is absolutely insane. Take a look at this video here. So this is the custom reload animation for this weapon skin. This is literally just something out of COD here, and you can actually also weapon inspect this, and it has its own custom animation. Absolutely insane, and I'm actually just really surprised that Siege actually made this. This is just really sick, and honestly, it looks like something out of COD, to be honest. That's hands down the best skin in the entire game for me. Now, this Ash skin has already been revealed, but this is what it looks like in game here. This was purchasable with the Siege X pack, and it's not a bad skin, but the pack was kind of overpriced, to be honest. So we actually got this Clash Elite coming out sometime next season as well, and to be honest, I'm not really a fan of this one at all. The skin's pretty tactical, which I actually do like, and I think the animation here is also pretty good. I just think it looks so out of place though, because we literally only just recently saw Clash with hair, and then just straight away for her to have blonde hair, it just seems so out of place. The other elite that we're getting though is actually what's called a Paragon elite, and this is for Valk. So basically the difference between these 2 elites is that this one is basically just like a more expensive and better version, and it also actually comes with some custom weapon inspect animations and some custom reload animations. I'll play those weapon inspect and reload animations on screen, but you can also just kind of tell that the cosmetics here are just higher budget and just better looking skins overall than a standard elite. I'm very excited for this one as a Valk player. A lot of people have been saying that Siege is turning into Valorant or something like that. If you don't like the skins, just don't buy them, bro. Because personally, I literally just think that these skins are sick, and honestly, I don't know who wouldn't want these. What's really cool is they actually seem to kit out every single one of her weapons like they do with every single elite, but all of these weapon skins here are actually also animated, but it's pretty clear here that the main skin is supposed to be the MPX. This Deagle skin though actually just looks insane, and I think I might actually have to pick up this elite just for this Deagle skin, to be honest. And because it is also an elite set, of course you also get Valkyrie's gadget, being her cameras, also reskinned, which is actually really cool. So here's a look at the player card. Obviously all of them are going to look the same except for with the different ranks in the top left. This is just pretty average, to be honest. I mean, I feel like we've seen better, there's been worse. It's okay. Definitely nothing crazy here with this player background card. But if you do hit gold 1 during the season, you actually receive this headgear for IQ. The headgear is pretty cool, I guess. Nothing special. In terms of new badges though, you will be getting a badge on your account according to the year that you started playing Siege. There's some sort of badge that has an association with the new mode Dual Front, and I'm not actually exactly sure what this badge here is for. I think it may be for the Siege Cup, but I'm not 100% sure on that, because then there's also this badge here which also looks like it's for the Siege Cup, so I'm not really sure which each one's for. Same goes to this badge here, not exactly sure what it's for, but if you care about the badges, this one looks pretty cool. And there's also this badge here. It's not really specific or anything, just has the new Siege logo on it. On the other hand though, this Alpha Pack badge right here will be obtained by opening up Alpha Packs, which I really like. Now these leaks that you're seeing here aren't new, but they just weren't released when they were supposed to be. So these are probably some skins that you haven't ever really seen before, but they're still yet to be released, so there's a good chance that they may come out in this season. If not though, these will just come out whenever. Ubisoft likes to scrap skins sometimes and then bring them back at later dates. I believe these were supposed to be April Fool skins, but then they got scrapped. This here is just a random Rook skin that is again also in the game files, but just not released. And this is another one for Frost here, once again, so it's just in the game files, but hasn't been released yet. I do think that this Jaeger set right here is scrapped because this was supposed to be part of a battle pass, but then it never was in. And then also quite possibly this Tubberau set right here. I think this one also might be scrapped. These skins that you're seeing here though, this Deimos one is a new leak. This one is absolutely sick. So basically the really old event Showdown will be returning, and this is going to be the new skin, and the rest are just going to be recolors. I think that uniform will pair well with the newer Dr. Curse headgear for Deimos. And there's also this skin here for Gridlock. I actually really like this skin. I mean, it's kind of underrated. I feel like a lot of people won't really care for this skin, but I actually think it's pretty cool. So these will be the 2 newer skins coming out with the Showdown event, and the rest of the skins will just be recolors. But with this, we also get a seasonal weapon skin and attachment skin. These are pretty cool. To be honest, I think the attachment skin looks way nicer than what the seasonal weapon skin looks. I already have in mind some good drip combos for that attachment skin. If you do get all items from the packs though, this is the Memento skin that you will be obtaining. The skin looks to be really detailed, but to be honest, I just don't see how it could be a Memento skin. There's barely any animation on it. This is also another skin that I'm actually not sure what the set will be a part of. It may be in the store, it may be for a membership, it may be in the battle pass, just not sure yet. This is for Sledge though. It looks really sick in my opinion, and here's actually a look at the animated weapon skin. I really do like this bundle. I don't play a whole lot of Sledge though. Now here's a look at Year 10 Season 2's seasonal uniforms and headgears. As far as seasonal headgears and uniforms go, these ones are pretty up to par. I mean, they're pretty just mid skins anyway, but these ones look pretty cool. I personally don't ever really use these skins, and they kind of just fill up alpha packs. But one thing I do want to talk about with the seasonal uniform and headgears is that with the announcement of the seasonal uniform and headgears for next season, there was no talk or announcement of a seasonal weapon skin, meaning that we might actually miss out for a change. That's gonna be all though. See ya.